Hello friends, let's talk about financial analysis of income statement. In this video, we will discuss about some informative ratios related only income statement. First of all, we will understand gross profit margin percentage, net profit margin percentage, operating profit margin percentage, EBIT margin percentage, earning before interest and taxes, operating leverage, financial leverage, interest coverage ratio, fixed charge coverage ratio. We will understand about their formulas and why we use these ratios and what is the ideal ratios. Before we start, get some brief about financial analysis. It is a process of evaluating business, projects, budgets, and other finance-related transactions. A financial analysis will not only help you understand your company's financial condition, but also helping you determine its creditworthiness, profitability, and ability to generate wealth. Then let's start from income statement. Start from sales. Deducting cost of goods sold, we get contribution gross margin. Deducting fixed cost, selling general and administrative expenses depreciation, we get operating income. Deducting other income and losses, we get EBIT. Deducting interest expenses, we get EBT, earning before tax. Deducting income tax, finally we get net income. Now let's start first ratio, gross profit margin percentage. What is a formula? Gross income divided by sales. What is indication measures the return of gross profit to sales? Gross profit margin is calculated by subtracting direct expenses or cost of goods sold from net sales. How to calculate net sales? Gross revenue minus returns, allowances, and discounts. What is ideal ratio? Always less than 50%. Why always less than 50%? We can say it's between 50 to 70%, but we have to cover rest expenses. Actually, in income statement, all are related. Vertical analysis is exceptionally useful while charting a regression analysis or ratio trend analysis. The analysis is especially convenient to do so on a comparative basis. Let's move on. Operating profit margin percentage. What is formula? Operating income divided by sales. And what will indicate? Measures the return of operating income to sales, how much profit a company makes on a dollar of sales after paying for variable cost of production such as wages and raw materials. Operating profit margin percentage, it shows the efficiency of a company controlling the cost and expenses associated with business operation. What is ideal ratio? Around 20%. Next, operating leverage ratio. Formula for single period. Contribution margin divided by operating income. How to calculate contribution margin? Sales minus variable cost. Variable cost also called cost of goods sold. How to calculate operating income? Contribution margin minus fixed cost. Yeah, you can say earning before interest and taxes. It measures how two companies' operating income responds to change in sales. Operating leverage ratio is a degree of operating leverage, which means that the every 1% change in company sale, the company's operating income is anticipated to change by 1.1%. This number is close to 1, indicating a safer company with the lesser potential profit. Ideal ratio is 1:1. Formula for double period: percentage changes in operating income, EBIT, divided by percentage changes in sales. Next is financial ratio, financial leverage ratio. Formula for single period: EBIT divided by earning before taxes. What is the indication? Measures how the company's operating income responds to changes in sales. A financial leverage ratio of less than 1 is usually considered good by industry standard. A leverage ratio higher than 1 can cause a company to be considered a risky investment by lenders and potential investors, while a financial leverage ratio higher than 2 is a cause for concern. Ideal ratio is 1. Another formula for two period: percentage changes in net income divided by percentage changes in EBIT. Now move on. Interest coverage ratio. What is formula? EBIT divided by interest expenses. It shows how easily a company can pay interest on its outstanding debt to evaluate the credit worthiness of the company. It's very important ratio for the banks, for the stakeholders, investors. This ratio, also called time interest ratio, is an income statement approach to evaluating a firm's ongoing ability to meet the interest payment on its debt obligation. Ideal ratio 1.5. Fixed charge coverage ratio. What is formula? EBIT divided by fixed expenses. Fixed expenses like utility expenses, we have to pay fixed monthly basis or yearly basis. What is indication? It shows how well a company's earnings can cover its fixed expenses. Banks will often look at this ratio when evaluating whether to lend money to a business. It is also called earning to fixed charges ratio, extends the time interest earned ratio to include the interest portion associated with long-term less obligation. Fixed charges include interest, required principal repayment, and leases. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any doubts, please comment me. If you like this video, please like and subscribe it and share to your friend circle. I will make next video on financial analysis of balance sheet, cash flow statements, and project analysis. Goodbye. Thank you so much.